City officials hope to get the construction done in the next 2 to 3 weeks. The reason for the deadline? Spring sports. 6 days in, over 40 animals captured so far, but there are still over 50 in these woods behind me. That is why Troy Animal Rescue Project is asking for the community's help. Offensively and defensively, Boswell has had an impact, and her great play is just routine for the Trojans. Picture Day this semester has been a great success, with there already being 455 students getting their picture taken. Make that 456. Wanting to celebrate the start of spring, here is to a good 2026. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojanvision News. Whether it's at the beach or the pool, it's important that you and your family understand basic water safety. Once you do, it's time to jump in. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojanvision News.
This is one of the top 5 homes that I have operated in that has been a hoarding situation.
1 trailer, 100 animals. That's the challenge the Troy Animal Rescue Project has found itself up against. For nearly a week, TARP has been in the Jack community working to rescue animals from what volunteers are calling the hoarding house. Roaches, spiders, and maggots have swarmed the house. A broken water pipe has left areas soaked, and feces can be found in every single room.
It covers every single piece of furniture. It's feet deep in places to the point that you can't pull over the furniture. We used 3 or 4 people just to flip mattresses and furniture to look under it to make sure that we weren't missing dogs or puppies. It's a very sad situation for both the animals and the person that lived here.
That's not the only problem. Unfortunately, the house's condition and rural location are helping the remaining dogs and cats remain hidden from rescue workers.
They're living in the walls, the flooring of the trailer, the insulation of the trailer, and also in the woods. The females have dug dens where they have had puppies, so it's very difficult for us to find them. We have an infrared camera that's coming later this week to help us locate some of the animals that are inside the house.
6 days in, over 40 animals captured so far, but there are still over 50 in these woods behind me. That is why Troy Animal Rescue Project is asking for the community's help.
We are in need of donations for their care. They're currently experiencing a lot of bacterial infections because of the conditions of the home. None of the dogs have been vaccinated or spayed and neutered, so we're having to go through and do all of that for them. There's dog bite wounds from them fighting over food and resources. There's also a lot that are heartworm positive because we're in the middle of the country, and unfortunately there's a lot of mosquitoes out here.
As more animals are captured and treated, more foster families will be needed in order to help the dogs socialize and take the first steps toward forever homes. For more information about donating and fostering, visit www.troyanimalrescueproject.org. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojanvision News. Gas prices have been on the rise across the nation, making travelers be more mindful about where they are heading.
People are still traveling, but of course they're being more price conscious because gas prices have gone up, fuel costs have gone up, which meaning airline tickets are more expensive. So people are really budgeting and being more conscious and aware of how they plan their trips, maybe how far they're going.
And in an effort to save money, travelers might not be going to larger cities, with AAA's national average of gas being over $4 and sometimes being larger in larger cities.
If you notice, when you're in Atlanta, you're in Orlando, even the Destin area, prices are always a little more expensive than they are versus Montgomery or even in Birmingham. It's just the greater the destination, it just seems that prices do go up quite a bit.
With gas prices on the rise nationwide, travelers are experiencing affordability issues when it comes to their spring break and summer plans.
I was planning on going home, but then when the gas prices started going, I was like, I really don't have the money to cover the gas to get home, so I had to skip out on Easter Sunday. And it was sucked because I really want to see my family on Sunday. But like I said, sometimes it's either sacrificing time with people or time at home to try to save money.
Falk is hopeful with the U.S. and Iran reaching a ceasefire, gas prices will soon drop. However, there is no telling when prices may change. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojanvision News. Historic renovations. That's how Troy Parks and Rec Director Dan Smith is describing what is taking place across the city of Troy's recreational facilities.
The children utilize the sportsplex for baseball and softball and soccer and flag football, but it means so much more to all of the families that support the children. Is just an integral part of the fabric of our community and the fabric of life in Troy.
Repaired fields, a dog park, a 9-court pickleball facility, a disc golf course are all on the city's to-do list.
We get emails and phone calls. People will meet them in shopping centers at Walmart and they'll say, hey, we really need a dog park in Troy. We really need pickleball courts in Troy. And we listen to our customers and listen to the community and try to provide as many facilities and as many opportunities as we can.
City officials hope to get the construction done in the next 2 to 3 weeks. The reason for the deadline? Spring sports.
We always start our regular season the first week of April, and we're hoping we can still do that this year. It may be limited practices, but that is our goal, is to still open for play the first week of April.
Right now, those playing fields are the city's main priority. Playground equipment and renovation will be next. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojanvision News.